Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
I am editing the vlog for last week to get it uploaded, and I just realized I was cleaning the house in the exact same outfit. So, yeah, we may have fallen into a bit of a routine around here. I have quite a bit going on this week, maybe not quite so busy, just a lot of little things. I'm pretty proud of myself. I checked off just about all of the items on my to-do list for last week, minus I think 2. So they are flowing into this week. One of them is writing the 4th bonus scene for the Kickstarter of not Curse of Wings and Darkness, the Guardians of the Sixth Gate omnibus. So I need to do that. There's homework to be done because there's always homework to be done. And I am still working on the formatting for the Curse of Wings and Darkness book upload. You can currently pre-order the ebook if you're interested. So Steamy Vampire Romance, check it out, link below. We do not have game night tonight because the dungeon master, the DM, is gone. So a couple other people are also gone, and so the group decided not to play D&D tonight, but I think we're gonna have friends over instead. So that'll be fun. We haven't been real social at all, or at least I haven't been real social at all since getting back from Cancun. So I'm kind of excited. I'm ready to fill my day with people, especially like adults, because it's been a lot of just me and Finn, which has still been fun. Alex and I took him to see Inside Out 2 yesterday. I loved that movie. It really like scratched that counselor itch that I have, as far as everything social, emotional, and mental health. It did a really good job, I thought, portraying anxiety. And what I really liked was that anxiety was not wholly like a bad thing. And they hinted at it a little bit. They didn't explicitly state stuff, but they did make comments throughout the movie that anxiety was just trying to help Riley. Anxiety was just trying to help her socially, help her make friends, help her not be alone. That was a big theme. By trying to like fill these fears and what ifs, and what ended up doing was the actions were feeding that. So I really liked it. Go see it if you haven't. It's a good movie. So first things first, I have done my normal house chores. We did laundry earlier in the week. I've been doing the like small loads throughout the week, so we're caught up. I don't actually have much to do today, so I've already done the dishes, just tossed that and got that ready as you guys saw. And now, because I'm a tad behind, I need to upload and finalize the vlog for last week. Also, fun fact, I don't think I've explicitly stated it. I am in the bonus room of my house. This used to be filled with boxes. Hey, it's still filled with extra stuff like Finn's old crib. But the idea is that we would turn this into, I'm calling it the writing room. So everything writing, YouTubing. I need to fully like put up decor in here to make it nicer for Zoom and like filming purposes. I did move some things in here where there were already like nails in the wall, like this, my Curse of Wings and Darkness wall. I'm thinking about ordering some of those cheap kind of plexiglass shelves, like floating shelves, and putting some of my stock in here as a background. That way we can get it out of the den and that can become more stylized and less chaotic and cluttered like it is right now. So that may be a project for the future. On to video editing.
Somebody, ain't that just beautiful? Don't let that scare you. No one believes a single word you say. I like the way you think. Let's take this all the way. I'm tired of waiting, cause this feels like something.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. Finn and I had the dentist yesterday, and then we were at the pool, so I did not do any writing. I didn't do any work at all. It was kind of nice. It was a really fun day. Then we went out to dinner with the same friends and pretty much called it an early night because we were both exhausted. So today we are starting bright and early. I'm gonna wake up Finn in a minute because we are both getting haircuts today. So we are starting the day with haircuts. I'll probably treat him to like an early lunch and get him some cookies because there's a place just next door that makes the best cookies and has really good food. So we'll probably go there, like a little cafe. And then my plan is to come home and play with Finn a little bit more. I have some work I want to get done. I need to look again at Kickstarter stuff. The bookmarks for all of my fulfillment orders came in. The stickers I think may come in today. And then my Kindle, which I went ahead and ordered, my Kindle Paperwhite. I'm gonna use it for like proofing my own books, the ebook version, making notes. I also am going to go through all of my books, I think, and I think it's an easy place for me to compile, not only to look at all of them to see how they look, but to compile quotes and stuff. So I'm gonna do that eventually when I get that. But today is the day I'm going to work. So should be a good day. Gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna feel so much better. I have not washed my hair in a while. So if anything, that will be nice. So that I think is pretty much my updates. I'm still waking up. I have not had any of this coffee. I just poured it for myself. So yeah. Also, another side note, I am dying to get back to writing Trial of Flame and Wings. I have yet to do that just because things have been so busy with editing classes. I also have class tonight at 5:15. And so I may need to sit down and do some more homework for that. I'm not sure. But man, things are a little bit chaotic around here as far as what I need to do. And so I haven't been able to write on Trial of Flame and Wings, and it's about starting to drive me crazy. So maybe that's something that I can do this afternoon because I would love to sit down and write on that. So maybe we do that. I don't know. Time to wake up Finn, give him some waffles, and get ready for haircuts. Okie dokie, haircut is done. Finn and I both got haircuts this morning. We've had lunch, and at 1, we are going to the pool. So Alex just ran out for a minute. He had to go drop something off at work, and he's gonna come back and pick us up. So I have a teensy bit of time that I think I am going to sit and look at my to-do list for the week. My class got pushed back to 7 tonight, and there's no assignment, so that is kind of nice. That is a time saver. Mommy. So we're gonna do a little bit of planning before the pool. Hey! So it's Thursday. I am getting ready for the day. We are going to the pool again. I've spent most of the morning, let me just turn off the lights here. I've spent most of the morning working on homework because I have my final for one of the classes I'm in due tonight. So I've been finalizing some stuff. I think I'm still going to have to do a little bit of it when I get back from the pool, but most of it is done, which is great because I would really like to move on to writing things the rest of the week. Like, I really want to get back to writing Trial of Flame and Wings. I'm actually thinking about making one of the Wednesday videos for next month kind of a writing challenge, just to try and better focus my time on this book. Ideally, I really want to finish writing it in July. That's what I would like to do. That way it frees up a lot more of my time to let the novel rest, to focus on Curse of Wings and Darkness, the publication day and timeline. And it also frees up a lot of my time for editing services because I do have a couple clients that start the end of July and then go through August. So, and then August starts school. I'll have a pre-K student this year. It's my first year not working in education, and so that'll be different. It frees up a lot of time for that and allows me a little more flexibility with some of my new schedules. So that is what I would really like to happen. So I'm thinking about sitting down and doing, planning out a video for a writing challenge. Let me know in the comments what kind of writing challenges you think would be really fun to do. I've seen a lot of different ones on YouTube, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a couple. I don't know. We'll see, but let me know your thoughts. Good morning. It's Friday. It feels like a Saturday because Alex is home and I got a run, and then yesterday was just long for whatever reason. Also, the two sides of my hair are doing vastly different things right now. Don't know what that's about. So, like I said, I got up, I went on a 1 mile run. I ran really quick compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to running with a lot of resistance though, either pushing Finn in the jogging stroller, and he's like a 50-pound toddler now, or I'm running on the treadmill. When I run on the treadmill, I always set quite a bit of resistance just to get a better workout on my legs. And so when I go and run natural terrain outside, because I live on the plains, so it's pretty flat out here for the most part. There are some like hills in the area I tend to run, but mostly flat. And so when I actually go and run outside, and then in the past when I would go compete in races, I actually would run quite a bit quicker than what I was used to. So who knew? Maybe I'm in better shape than I thought after all. I am just sitting down to kind of wrap my head around the last of my to-do list because I did not get a ton of it done this week. I do need to check off a few more things because I finished some class stuff. There's the vlog that'll get posted Sunday. I need to finalize, I mostly finalized my author finance stuff for the month of June, and I have a lot of July set up, so that's already done. I still need to write the fourth bonus scene for the Kickstarter backers for the Guardians of the Six Gate Omnibus Kickstarter campaign. I still need to do that. Finn and I are gonna go on adventures today. I'm gonna take him out to go play, and then I think we may park it at a coffee shop. He really enjoys going to that coffee shop because there's gelato there. So we may go there this afternoon. He can sit and play some games on the iPad, and I can crank out this fourth bonus scene. I also need to update my Wix websites because it is not updated with the omnibus, and it's also not updated with the pre-order link for Curse of Wings and Darkness. Also, my editing tab on my website only reflects my prices for developmental editing, and I have also started doing a bit of copy editing. So I need to put in my price, my rate for that as well. I had not thought too much about doing copy editing, mostly because I think my strengths with my like psychology background and character development and my own writing strengths lie strongly in developmental editing. But naturally, I do a bit of copy editing as I go anyway. And so I had somebody request if I could do the copy editing for their book also, in addition to the developmental editing. So I am gonna add it to my website and start offering that as a service there as well. So I need to add that to my website. I also need to do some final paperwork for my internship and supervision stuff for my LPC certification. I'm going to be working under a therapist here in town that owns one of the bigger private practices. And so I need to get paperwork in order and maybe set up a meeting with him to kind of finalize some details and wrap my head around that as well. So for right now, that is what I am doing. I'm looking through my to-do list. I'm also kind of planning out my day, as you heard. I might be able to do some of the Wix stuff also while I sit at the coffee shop, depending on how long Finn will sit. I've been brainstorming a lot for this 4th Kickstarter scene for the omnibus. I also am writing a bonus scene for Curse of Wings and Darkness. That one, funnily enough, I already completely see in my head, and it came along much easier than this one for the omnibus. That one's giving me a little bit more trouble. I don't want to just write a throwaway scene just to write it. I want it to be purposeful. I want it to provide some kind of fun tidbit or just something that makes a lot of sense in the story. And so it's giving me a bit more trouble, but that is the focus. That one is the focus. I would really like to get that finished this week so I can send that out to my Kickstarter backers. I finished getting ready to go out with Finn, and we were out just for a little bit before we had to run back home for something. So we may go out again in a minute, but I looked outside and I saw a baby blue jay in our yard. So I came just to get a little look at him. Look how cute he is. Everybody. I've been in kind of a mood really since yesterday and all of today, and I'm having to do a little bit of soul searching to like set myself straight. Basically, I'm just feeling a little bit down because I'm not writing like I wanted to, and my sales, I'm pushing out so much content right now and doing a lot of marketing and trying to be real strategic about it. and it's just not like transferring into sales. And it took getting on Threads just now and somebody saying, it was something along the lines of like, hey, everybody's book sales are down. Everyone's sales are lower in the summertime. That's just retail. And it took them saying that for me to start scrolling Threads especially and kind of see that, one, it's not just me struggling with this a little bit, and then two, I really am doing perfectly fine. I have to front load a lot of things before I can get to the writing stuff right now, and I've done all of that work, and so I should be able to get to that really soon, especially July. It just seems to always work out with my schedule and my publishing timeline that I get a lot of writing time in July for Camp NaNoWriMo. It just lines up every year. I forget about Camp NaNoWriMo. I start to see it all like a week or two before camp actually hits, and suddenly everything is it just lines up and works, and I do Camp NaNoWriMo. So I think I'm gonna just throw a lot of myself into that and just enjoy writing this book. The writing part is the easiest and most cathartic part of, like, I would say most of my life. Really, writing is just cathartic for me. It's creative expression. It's what I love to do, and it's what I would love to do for a living. And so it just makes me feel better. It like hits the reset button for me. So I think I'm just going to tell myself, well, I know that that's the case, that I'm just getting things in order so that I can write more. So I'm focusing on that. I'm out here because being outdoors kinds of helps. And honestly, this last week, it's been really nice this time of the night to come out. I don't know if you guys can really see behind me, maybe a little back here, but there are so many fireflies in our yard and they're just lighting up the trees, and it's really magical out here. I wish it was just a little cooler and I would come out here and write. Maybe that's something that I can do for like NaNoWriMo. I can do a write night and I can actually sit out here and enjoy it. Give me ideas in the comments for NaNoWriMo, because I would really like to do live events, especially through NaNoWriMo. I think it'd be fun to do some live streams, not just for myself though, but to like share with others. I would love to have other people on my live streams. I think I'm actually going to put out kind of an interest, I don't know, thread tonight on Threads, just to see. Oh my gosh, I bet you can see them big time behind me now. They're just going off back here, just glittering, and it's beautiful. Oh, there really is nothing like the magic of just being in the natural world. I love that. It's probably why I love fantasy so much. Okay, well, I've been out here a while and I've been standing here long enough that these fireflies are like right on top of me now. But I think I just needed to speak it aloud. That is a trick I've learned through my own anxiety and then therapy and then becoming a therapist. That little trick I've learned and I've also used with other students in my office that have some of the same struggles is speaking it aloud. Literally just saying aloud that I feel anxious today takes some weight off of my shoulders most of the time. And then if I can just talk openly about my frustrations, even if they make no sense, like when I talk to you guys, suddenly things kind of weave themselves together and I figure out what the root of the issue is. And it usually is things like self-doubt for me. As you can kind of see when I do these talks with you guys, it's usually me just overthinking everything and expecting too much out of myself. But yeah, thanks for listening. I am gonna go inside. I think I am going to pour myself a glass of wine, put out that kind of interest thing on Threads, and then maybe chat with people online there if I get interest and I feel like it. But otherwise, I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine and go read a book. I just stepped on a massive spider. Oh my gosh. Sunday. It's also raining outside, which is a good thing. We need the rain. And I am doing my normal Sunday chores. So I'm gathering up laundry right now. I feel much better, thankfully, after yesterday. So I know that I was talking with you guys about how I wasn't feeling super great and I was feeling kind of like down about my writing and my sales, and I'm glad to say that I feel better today. We don't really have plans for today. I did quite a bit of work yesterday. I didn't show you guys that, but I pretty much spent the whole day yesterday wrapping my head around everything I needed to do this week. So today, what I need to do is sit down and look at my class assignment that is due this week, because Sundays are game nights, our friends are coming, and since it's summertime, a lot of them have been bringing their kiddos, and one of the kiddos that comes I'm using to work with for one of my class projects, so she's helping me. So I need to take a look at what that project entails for tonight. But other than that, there's really not a lot on my agenda. I may just kind of relax with Finn. I would love to go out somewhere, but I don't know what is open around here for us to go and play on a Sunday. Things kind of shut down in the Midwest. So I don't know. We may go out and do something, or Finn and I may just play here. And I might read. I've been reading a lot lately, and it's been really nice. I'm trying to make it more of like a part of my normal routine reading, because I feel so much better. It's definitely a part of my self-care to sit down and read, so trying to do a little bit more of that also. I'm gonna go play trains, read books, be kind. I will see you guys in the next one.